Welcome to our lesson on the area of trapezoids. Above, you will see a picture of a trapezoid. A trapezoid is basically a four-sided figure that has only one set of parallel sides. The area of a trapezoid, the formula is area equals base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times the height. Now the reason that it's such a complicated formula is because there are two base sizes. So because there are two base sizes, we need to average them together, then multiply by the height. So again, because we've got a small base and a larger base, we basically just need to add them together and divide by 2 because that would get me the average of the two bases. So the first base plus the second base divided by 2, and then we can go on as we normally do and multiply by the height. The bases are always the sides that are parallel. So sometimes you'll see a funky looking trapezoid that's a little bit turned sideways. But all that you need to remember is that the bases are identified by the fact that they are parallel. And then the height of the trapezoid is the perpendicular distance. It's straight up and down at a right angle between the bases. So let's go ahead and try this. The first thing I want to do is identify my two bases. I see that this side is parallel to this side. And so I know those must be my two bases. And then, of course, the height is the perpendicular length, the area that makes a right angle. So that's my height right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my formula, area equals the first base plus the second base divided by 2, the average of the two bases, times the height. So my next step here would be to plug in my numbers, 6 plus 8 divided by 2 times 4. And then 6 plus 8 is 14 divided by 2 is 7. Now what you'll notice is that 7 would be the average between 6 and 8. So 7 times 4, and I get a total of 28. Now there's no units. It doesn't say inches or feet or whatever. So we're just going to label it units squared.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to give you one hint on the final problem that you're going to try by yourself. Just because you see the 15 and the 17 on the top and bottom does not make them the bases. Remember that the bases are always the sides that are parallel. So your bases here are actually 15 and 7. And from there, you'll need to figure out which one is the height, either 15 or 17, and then go ahead and check the answer key. Thank you.